Today we're going to be trying something a little bit different. We've got someone that's created something called Orchids, and this is the world's first AI full stack engineer. Ran into a few kind of issues using these kind of vibe code tools, so we're actually going to see if Kevin Liu lives up to the hype with the world's first full stack engineer. So I've got an idea in mind of what kind of app actually I want to build. So all right, so we logged in so we can save our progress. So yeah, I've got an idea in mind, and it's been something I've been thinking about for a little while. But we're just gonna have a little play around with this tool today and see what happens. So the idea is it's an MVP for an AI outfit checker. So like drip wizard. Clearly I can't spell, but I want to kind of like upload a photo, a score on fashion. Sorry, it's just my fucking notes. But one tip on style. It'd be cool if the tool would actually like recommend. It'd be cool if the tool, if you could upload a photo and then it would kind of like give you some styles for what would look good on you. So what I'm gonna do actually is I'm gonna use ChatGPT to write me the prompt for this tool. So I want to use a AI vibe coding full stack developer tool to create MVP idea I have been thinking of. Shit, I can't even spell. I'm also gonna say you are a expert vibe coding prompt engineer. Also, be cool if uploaded photo be restyled with fashionable clothing. Using the free version of ChatGPT, but cool. I mean, this is pretty hench, innit? I'm not a super nerd, so I don't really know much about all this stuff. But let's just roll with it and see how good this tool is. What options we got? Open tools, clone websites, template, design theme. Now we want to go from scratch. So we're letting it spin, seeing what it makes of that prompt. It's just taking a little while, taking a few minutes. All right, we're cooking now. So it's going to start designing the website apparently with the requested features and tech stack, and implement the entire full stack app, including front end, back end, placeholder AI integrations. Need to implement full stack features, including API routes for uploading, analyzing, and restyling. Yet, I'm pretty much a novice as to what is going on here. But do we really need to know this nowadays? When we got tools like this, at the end of the day, if you're gonna try to build a SaaS or some sort of digital tool, I think the main thing is thinking about it like an entrepreneur, right? Some of the greatest entrepreneurs, they didn't necessarily have the high value skills to build and create, their ideal or their vision for their product in their mind. What they did, in fact, was employ the more capable nerds and leveraged their ability. And then with tools like this today, I mean, like anyone can leverage that same amount of kind of skill. So if you are an entrepreneur and you want to think like an entrepreneur, then there's never been a better chance, really, or at least a better time, in my opinion. I mean, it's cooking up something. If anyone wants to kind of enlighten me as to what's going on, then by all means. But when I use like Replit and Lovable, in a fraction of the time, it was already kind of like spewing out something for me to see. So the fact that this is kind of, there's no like visual yet, it almost makes me feel like the quality of this, it seems to be a lot more legit. But we'll see. We'll see what it comes up with. So yeah, we're super early to this. I mean, we got 168,000 views on Kevin Liu's Twitter. But obviously, this is still kind of new, right? In development. All right, well, that's sad. We'll see. Hopefully, the progress was saved. All right, look, I think it's. Here we go. Check it out, man. Look at this. This is pretty cool. I mean, this is sort of pretty much the idea I had for Drip Wizard, built with Next JavaScript 15. Is that what I mean? So I don't know, maybe. And Tailwind, a React framework. Okay. So we're learning things whilst we're doing this. At least we're trying, but do we really need to know this? I mean, I don't know. Maybe we do, but I can't see this being relevant for in the near future when these kind of tools get more and more powerful. Tailwind CSS framework. All right, that's cool. Well, I'm glad we covered that. Right, so All the core pieces in place, API routes, Drip Wizard UI. Alright, well. Alright, well, look, I got this really cringy photo of me. It's, alright. I mean, it's very basic, right? But this is still pretty cool. Try contrasting textures, denim. Yeah, it's cool. Okay, nice. Just give me a picture as well. I mean, it's pretty cool, you know? Try a new outfit. Let's reset. Alright, well, let's analyze this one. 80. Damn. Cuff your jeans to sharpen the silhouette. Alright. Okay. Okay, it's the same picture. I mean, check it out though. I want to ask it, can we recreate the uploaded photo with a new outfit? I mean, this is pretty clever, right? Like, check it out. Yeah, let's hook it up now. Yes. I mean, this idea that I had in my mind for this app, essentially it has done exactly what I wanted it to do. I wanted to build an MVP. It's not got all the functionality of what I kind of picture this app as being. And like I say, I haven't really done any market research. There probably is something that like this that already exists. But like the other day, you know, I was out and about buying some new like clothes and stuff. And I just thought, man, what if there was an app that would do this for me? And now it's basically the principle behind this idea. So, all right, well, look, I'm gonna figure this out, and I'm gonna come back to this because I'm not too sure where to go from here. One thing that we can do is use our friend Claude. Let's chuck this screenshot into Claude. Just say, I am using a vibe coding for, oops, for this. What do I need to do? All right, so I need to connect an API. I need to connect two APIs. So one's a generative image AI, and one is like custom AI models. Yeah, it's kind of new to me, so but I'm gonna work on this and we're gonna check it out once we got a bit further. But so far, orchids.app, yeah, man, I'm pretty impressed. You know, like let's be honest, yeah, like this is the future, right, of development. Whilst you might argue maybe you are a developer and you know you're formally trained, you're high skilled, you got high value skills when it comes to web app development, but like you can't sleep on stuff like this, no, because if someone like me is here and pulling together these ideas just like this, even if it is an MVP to then outsource the build itself, then like this is an opportunity. Yeah, like what's the average person doing at the moment? The average person probably ain't doing this, you know, they're probably just wasting time and just fucking about. So let us know if you got any crazy ideas or if you feel like getting involved with Drip Wizard or a project of the sorts. Essentially here you got a marketer here playing around with these tools. So whilst it's not my primary skill set, if there's anyone out there where this sort of stuff is their primary skill set, then drop us a comment and you know maybe we can collaborate or something. But until next time, orchids.app, give it a go, see what you think. I hope that this video, you know, brought something to your attention or at least expanded your kind of knowledge on these kind of tools. And I'll see you next time.